Hello guys, and today this is episode 2 of the Pokemon Horizons podcast. Last week did quite well, so I thought, you know what, why not make this? So in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about episode 3, some big things that were revealed to us in episode 3. I'll talk about episode 4 and 5 since we have the summaries and titles. And then basically any theories that I have. Oh yeah, and the ending, since the ending also got revealed today. So, let me give a quick rundown on episode 3. So, episode 3, it began with Liko. I think this is a dream. Where she saw her grandmother in a dream, and I think this was when before she became. I think this is before she became a trainer. Basically saying that she was scared and all that, but her mother said that the scariest part of the journey is the first steps, and basically giving her advice, which was really sweet and it was really cool to your grandmother. And yes, guys, it pretty much debunks the Ash theory, because the grandmother looks nothing like Ash or any of his companions do. Yeah. So then we have Liko waking up on the airship, and she's determined to get Sprigatito back, which is great to see character development wise, because obviously, if you remember, they weren't Sprigatito weren't that close, but yeah, over these last 3 episodes, they have grown massively already. And of course, then we talked about Volt Tacklers who have gone to pursue the explorers. And then this is where we learn a big bombshell from Freed. Apparently the Rising Volt Tacklers were hired by Liko's mother to protect her. Look, basically what Freed said was like, and so since your mum hired us to be your bodyguards, you never mentioned it. And then, basically, so basically, that's why they were looking for Liko, because they're going to be her bodyguard to protect her. So, it makes a lot of sense now why they wanted Liko, because her mother told them to protect her, which was honestly a great thing to find out, because obviously we didn't know why the Volt Tacklers wanted Liko, but we now know why. And basically they pursued their way down to like a port town where, of course, the explorers are there, and gotta get this highlighted by Konya, bro. Konya is such a funny character, bro. She's like Jessie. Basically, right, she was so funny, like, she was so sweet, because she was like how she was interacting with Sprigatito, it was really sweet. And I loved how they portrayed Konya in this episode. I'd love to get some stuff on Zerg, we haven't seen much on him. But yeah, Konya got some really, really good spotlight this episode. So basically, the Rising Volt Tacklers are split up to try and obviously scout out the explorers. But before that, Morty asks Liko to go to a Pokemon Center to get some potions for her. And then that's where we see our first character return, Nurse Joy. So yeah, Nurse Joy it's the exact same design from Journeys, so it's kind of a hint that this might be in the same universe as Ash, but of course that's not been confirmed as of yet. And basically, Liko helped out Nurse Joy and another trainer with the Vulpix. Then basically, as they headed out, Rockruff smelled, without the smell, Konya's, Konya was in disguise getting stuff for Sprigatito, and Rockruff could smell Sprigatito's scent on her, and then basically Freed, Murdoch and Liko all went after her, but of course Methio told them to lure them to the base, because obviously he wanted to deal with Freed personally, and basically, they do exactly that. Liko wants to go there on her own, Freed tells her basically that it's dangerous because without Pokemon she won't even be able to get through the Explorers. So they decide to go in together, and basically Freed walks in, and Amiphio is basically standing in the door, basically standing as they come in, and basically Captain Pikachu and Ceruledge begin to have a battle, and it looks like Ceruledge was having the edge slightly against Captain Pikachu, but basically it worked because basically they were able to distract the Explorers, so Liko was able to reunite with Sprigatito, which was such a sweet and really cute scene, because like Sprigatito, it just shows how Sprigatito missed her, and basically the fight continues. Again, animation wise, the series has been on point. Storyline as well, this episode was really good too. And the fun fact is, a lot of the people doing the episodes are their first times. And yeah, considering how good the animation has been looking and storyline, you wouldn't expect that, but that is true. Yeah. As we continue, as Liko gets outside, she's stopped by Konya, who wants Sprigatito again, and then basically, and she was saying that Liko still is Sprigatito, but they stole Sprigatito off Liko, and basically, it's one of the funniest scenes. When she offers Sprigatito's food, Sprigatito just turns its head, and she starts having a go at Sprigatito, and basically, she said that Scrum saying, Leafy ain't gonna do anything, but Liko just being really smart, and they basically use Leafy to blind Konya and Scumry so that they can make a getaway, and then basically freeze on the roof, and basically Amiphio saying this is the end for you, and basically out of the corner of his eye he sees Liko running with Sprigatito, and he's saying your power was to distract me, and Free just says something, and he just jumps off the roof on Charter, then Dave says let's continue again sometime, and he just flies off. So yeah, pretty much Freed was just buying Liko time, and then basically back on the airship, Liko finally decides to join the Rising Voltacklers as they go to Paldea. Finally! So yeah, let's see who will not be set in Kanto. It looks like they will be going to Paldea, but at the end of the episode, we finally see Roy's debut. At the end of the episode, we finally see Roy's debut in the Pokemon anime. It's quite quick, but yeah, pretty much he's on the beach and he finds the Rising Voltacklers flag on the beach, and he seems quite amazed by it, so I think he heard of them, but yeah. The episode was really good. Again, series has not been a letdown so far, and yeah, looking forward to it. But yeah, going into the next two episodes, let me talk about episode 4, which obviously is, next week's episode. So next episode, this is the title and summary. So this is what we have. It's called the Adrift Treasure. And the summary is, when the Rising Voltacklers airship makes an emergency landing on a remote island, the ship's Fuecoco disappears. Liko and Sprigatito land on the island in the search for Fuecoco. On the other hand, Roy, a boy who lives on this remote island, witnesses a mysterious Pokemon. So, and basically in the preview, it looks like Liko and Roy are hanging around a lot. And I'd like to you now that the mysterious Pokemon is most definitely the Shiny Rayquaza. As I've heard that Shiny Rayquaza is debuting in episode 4, so yeah, that'll be the mysterious Pokemon, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what Roy does in the series. Everyone's been great so far, so I don't think they'll mess up his character. And then I'll quickly talk about episode 5, which seems to be a continuation, which is episode 5. I found you, Fuecoco. In order to meet Fuecoco, Roy has come to Rising Voltacklers airship, but due to a series of bad luck, he's unable to do so. Meanwhile, the Explorer's submarine approaches the airship. So I think episode 5 is when Roy will catch Fuecoco. So yeah, I don't think you'll catch in episode 4. I think you'll catch in episode 5. And I think episode 4 will they see establish Liko and Roy's basically their friendship. And well, basically, yeah, pretty much that. And now some future. I want to talk about the ending. The ending was really nice. The ending looked really nice, and yeah, it's really. Yeah, basically the ending was really nice. You had basically it was basically like the poker rap, but there was a few interesting things in the ending, which firstly they showed off a Hisuian Voltorb, which is interesting. So I'm wondering, are they gonna actually show off Hisuian forms in the anime? Secondly, there was a section that they see a lot of Paldea Pokemon going down in the line, and I'm thinking maybe just tease some of Liko and Roy's future team members, and as well as that, like you have like I said, I think you have like you obviously established a lot of the team members in the ending. You also see and it's really funny because Raph was really freaking out yesterday because in the Roy section they had fucking Gastrodon, and obviously Raph saying Roy is him in the Pokemon animated, so it's kind of funny. And yeah, I mean, this series has just been amazing, like animation wise, story wise, and yeah, I'm glad it's continuous and it's not episodic. But yeah, honestly, there's not really much more to talk about. The other theories is that again, I think the guy in the submarine is which obviously we saw in a preview. I think he's Amiphio's dad. As well as that, I've heard that Amiphio is in episode 4. I don't know what capacity. But yeah, overall, I love how in episode 3 they managed to establish more dividing Volt Tackles and more personality into the explorers. But yeah, that's it for the podcast today. I know it's a short one, but obviously there hasn't been really anyone to talk with today. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.